keep in mind, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Sagittarius, we are going to see what July has in store for you. Any messages that are wanting to come through for you. If you feel like you've just kind of been stuck in a loop, or if you feel that life has just kind of existed on this really weird loop for like a long period of time, especially if it seems to be like the same traumatic, difficult energy over and over again, there's a need to, like, it would benefit you to just simply try to look at it from a different perspective, instead of like, oh, here we go again. If you want to see a change, bring a change to it. And if you can't do like a physical change, simply try changing the way that you are looking at the situation. Like, what is this teaching me? What is the lesson in this? What is the value in this? What can I do differently, or do I keep trying to do things differently and maybe I'm changing too much? Like, just try to look at it from a different perspective. And I don't mean to say it like just simply like it's easy. I know it's not easy, but it's almost like, you know, I'm probably older, and so a lot of you might not get this, but you know, like the Charlie Brown and Lucy with the football, like he keeps, like every time I was like, okay, this time will be different, this time will be different, and it never is. And I feel like it's that kind of energy. It's like you keep trying to approach the cycle with a positive mind space, right? But you still keep getting let down. And so it's like, maybe try asking yourself what the constant failure is trying to teach you. Like there are no accidents, right? Nothing that is happening in your life is meaningless. It's all trying to teach you something. And it's when we learn what we're supposed to learn that we get we get into a new cycle, right? And I feel like that's what it's like. It's not that you're not on the right path. It's just that you need to change your approach. But in order to change your approach, you have to change the way you are perceiving it. Oh, I love this message so much. Okay. As far as communication goes, and even like getting to know people or being able to see the truth in a situation, you can go about it the nice way, and you can be polite, and you can, like, it's easy when things are easy, right? But it's when things are difficult that you really find out who people are. It's when you have to maybe have difficult conversations, or ask the difficult questions, or compromise on conflict. That's when you really find out who people are. Like, you're not going to find out who somebody is if everything is always easy and always nice. You're not going to really be able to see the truth in a person with consistency, and you know what I mean? So if you really want deeper connections, you have to find comfort in entertaining uncomfortable things in your relationships. You have to be able to be willing to see each other with like no makeup on. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like this energy, like you've been playing nice, and it's gotten you this far, and that's good. But if you really want to find the truth and go to the depths, you're going to have to be willing to be uncomfortable or make other people uncomfortable. If you can't, what is that saying? If you can't stand me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best, right? All right, let's see if we can get more. I really love the message. It feels profound. All right, let's see. What's your energy like? You're showing up as Ace of Wands, so it's really good. Like, there's a lot of like energy. There's a lot of positive energy. There's a lot of potential. This month, I feel like it's like you have like a free pass this month, or it's like you have more creative control or something like that. You've got all this energy. The issue that you're going to have trouble with is like putting that energy to good use, like grounding in it, putting some of it towards something valuable, or getting yourself in a routine. Maybe that's not what you need to do, though. like, it seems like there's like similar themes or messages coming out in the readings. It's like Scorpio had a very similar message, and I feel like Leo or Virgo did too. So if you're interested in watching those readings, or that's in your chart, you might want to look at it. But it's like you've made this transition, it's like you're in a space of success, right? You're in a good space. You're in a safe space. Like the world is your oyster. Like you've cleared away the past. You've moved away from past difficulties. And so it's like there's all of this potential, but it's almost like you're so used to like bracing for conflict, or you've been like on this search to find the truth, that it's like you've come as far as you can go. Like you can't get in the same routine is what it is. It's like you've cleared away this energy, you've cleared away the past, but it's like you're still anticipating that there's going to be conflict, or you still feel that there's more answers that you need to find, or it's like maybe you've gotten to a good space in your relationship, and now it's like what next, right? You're so used to worrying about this or worrying about that, and now you have it to a good space, and now it's like, okay, what next? And it's like the next step is about being willing to, number one, like ask for, like, you can have a lot more than you're giving yourself permission to want. You can have more than what you are, and not in a selfish way. Like you can aspire for more, you can ask for more, the world is your oyster right now. Like you're in this really powerful, like manifesting energy, but there's almost like this nervousness in asking for more or aspiring for more, because you don't want to bring any conflict back in. You know what I mean? Like you already kind of had to work through all these difficulties. You don't want to add something else and have there be like potential for risk, right? But in some weird way, by not opening yourself up to new, you're going to pull yourself back into that cycle. That's what's going to pull you back into the cycle, is by not giving yourself permission to experience something new, or be willing to be a beginner, or be willing to like be vulnerable, right? Like you can let your guard down. You're not going to get it's kind of like there's no easy paved out path forward, or there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's the experience that is like, you're good, you're protected, you can afford to take a risk. There's something about like you need to just make sure that you're not letting yourself get back in to the same cycle. And it's almost like it's like you don't have to have this figured out right now. You don't have to seek all the answers. It's like you have to be willing to like have the conversations, or have the difficult conversations, or step into the experience. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let me just see if I can get a little more clarity. There's also this message like, okay, but how do you feel about all of this? Like, what does your heart want in all of this? It's like you're solidifying yourself in your spiritual path this month, or your purpose. But in order to do that, you have to be willing to be vulnerable. It's like you have this desire to protect yourself in some way, but you have to be willing to be vulnerable right now. It's like it's a very similar message that came out with Scorpio, and I think it came out with, like I said, Leo, I think. Anyway, I hope that makes sense, and I hope you have a wonderful month.